in exercise 24.3, so we have a situation where a company is deciding either to continue making a product or to discontinue it. So in this situation, we have Healthy Beverage Company. They make fruit cola. Sounds disgusting. And they give us some income statement information, sales, cost of goods sold, and it looks like they have a loss from operations of 1.75 million. So at a glance, it looks like, hey, this is not a very profitable product. Maybe we should discontinue it. And so one thing we've learned going through all these previous chapters is that's not always the case, because what we care is about a company's contribution margin, because we know if we get rid of a product, those fixed costs are still going to stick around. So in this one, so it says it's estimated that 25% of the cost of goods sold represents fixed factory overhead costs, and 15% of the operating expenses are fixed. All right, so let's figure out what is the better plan. Do we keep fruit cola or do we not? So if we continue with it, we're going to have our revenue of 12.75 million. And then we're going to have our variable cost of goods sold. And so the total cost of goods sold was 8.5 million. However, let's see, it tells us that 25% is fixed, which means 75% is going to be variable. And then our variable operating cost, we have total operating cost of 6 million. So if 15% are fixed, we know that 85% are variable. So then our total fixed cost is going to be our cost of goods sold fixed portion, which we know is 25%, and our fixed operating cost so it gives us a total fixed cost of $3,025,000. Hey, that matches our total loss here, so we did our math right. And so if we're going to figure out the difference, we need to know, hey, what is going to change if we decide to discontinue? So if we discontinue this product, we're not going to have any revenue. We're not going to have any variable cost of goods sold or variable operating cost, but we are still going to have our fixed costs. Those aren't going to go away. So that means those fixed costs of the $3,025,000 are going to stick around. So calculate our differential. Whoops. That should be a plus. There we go. There we go. So if we decide to discontinue, we're going to have a loss of over 3 million. If we continue, our loss is only 1.7. So we're actually benefiting by keeping the product by about 1.275 million. So yeah, so in this situation, it looks like we need to keep making our healthy fruit cola.